think about. So when people are constantly thinking about the negative or thinking that, something is not going to turn out in their favor, they're only pulling that situation to them. Because again, thoughts become things. So you have to train your brain to only expect goodness. Expect miracles. Okay? A lot of times we expect a negative situation to happen because it's just so much easier to assume that things are not going to go our way than to assume that things are working in our favor. But that's really the key to manifestation, is to expect what you want. Because we get everything that we think about. So when people are constantly thinking about the negative or thinking that, something is not going to turn out in their favor, they're only pulling that situation to them. Because again, thoughts become things. So you have to train your brain to only expect goodness. Say you are in need of some money and you just, you don't see how you're going to get it because maybe you have a 9-to-5 and you only have, like a fixed income. You don't really have multiple streams. You don't know where you're going to get an additional stream of income from to help you. You're always expecting the worst. You're always expecting to fall short and not have enough money. But if you're always expecting that, then guess what? That is what is going to happen. So instead of expecting to fall short, expect miracles, expect blessings, expect things to come out of nowhere, expect God to shower you with blessings, expect for things to happen mysteriously. Things can happen literally by the grace of God. You will receive an unexpected check. This literally happened to me. I was saying, I needed some extra money. Got on Facebook. It was a group I'm in. Somebody had randomly posted this website that said you can claim, you can search for unclaimed money from your state. All you got to do is put your social security and your your information, whatever. So I did that. I tried a few different zip codes because it'll ask you where you're from and everything. Tried a couple different zip codes that I've lived in. Most of them popped up with nothing. But the last zip code I put in, which was one of my older zip codes that I almost forgot I even lived at, I had a check for $600. Anything more than nothing is something. So $600 may not be a lot to some people, but that was $600 more than what I didn't have. And actually, I didn't even get to see it because I owed taxes, so they just applied it to my taxes. However, that was still a win because that's $600 less that I owe for my taxes. So you get what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand, guys. It really works like that. It really works in mysterious ways. You have to just be open to receiving it and start looking for, these miracles to happen and act on it. Because faith without works is dead. If I would have never even went to the website and would have just assumed that nothing is going to happen for me, then guess what? I would have never got that extra money. But because I assumed that God wants to bless me, I went on the website and I had some money sitting there waiting on me. So start assuming that things are always working out for you. Let that be your affirmation for the day. Things are always working out for me. God always wants to bless me. God favors me. Favor isn't fair. I don't know how it's going to happen, but guess what? It's going to happen because I said so. That's the mentality that you have to have. You have to have this confident mentality that things are working out for me. It's not the other way around. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to jump through hoops. I don't have to hustle like crazy just to receive something. No. Get in your feminine energy and start receiving. Even if you're a man, it's still a such thing as feminine energy for men to receive. And I made a video about that. I forgot the name of it, but just search, go down my video list and you'll see. I made a whole video about it, about how God is my sugar daddy. God always provides, so I never really worry too much. I never stress too much. You know, do I stress sometimes? Yes. We're all, you know, I'm human. I definitely get in my head and stress about things, but then I try to be still and relax and let things come to me, because that's how you receive. You receive information, you receive downloads from God, from Spirit. And it's basically giving you the instructions of what you need to do for you to get what you want. Sometimes we have all these tabs open in our head. I just made a video about that yesterday. I just posted. But we have all these tabs open in our head of a million things we need to get done, a million things we need to do, all these things we need to accomplish, all these things we need to buy. And it is so overwhelming and so stressful. But if you assume that the universe is always aligning in your favor, then God is going to do the work and do the magic and make the universe conform. It's just how it works. There's my trainer. Hey, girl. I'm pulling up to the gym. This is going to be another short video, y'all. I'm just getting these videos out because when it's on my mind, when it's on my spirit, I just feel like I need to just do it, just talk, just get it out. It doesn't matter how, you know, long the videos are or whatever. I'm trying to get my watch time up, but more than anything, I'm trying to get the messages out. That's the main thing, okay? We need to get the word out. God told me to tell y'all, so I'm telling y'all. But, damn, this camera keeps messing up. All right, but I'm going to end this here. Make sure you go be great today. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot have whatever you want in this lifetime. And if the world is not showing you what you want, deny it. Pretend like it's not there. Be delusional. Whatever vision you have in your head, see that and then work towards it and deny everything that is not what God promised you, because you can have all of God's promises. I promise you. Okay? So, yeah. Go be great today and just assume the best for yourself. Assume that God wants you to have the best out of life and expect miracles. And drop in the comments once you receive those miracles, because I want to hear about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Talk to you on the next one.